I'm Jeff the Junk Seller, and this presentation is going to be about the Chicken House Flea Market in Stephenville, Texas. I did this on September the 12th through the 15th, 2025. And what I learned there was that I'm going to have to, this is one of the markets that I tend to call a peasant market because almost everybody there is, they don't have a lot of discretionary money. And I'm going to have to start treating this market differently. When I set up there this time, I sold a $600 coin. That was a trade dollar that I had certified through ANAX, and I tried to get a designation on it. I believe that it was a grease-filled die. There's reasons that a lot of trade dollars are weak is because they were heavier planchets than the normal dollar. They were 420 grains instead of 412 grains of silver. And the U.S. did this. They minted these so that we had a coin to trade with China because the Chinese wouldn't accept the U.S. trade dollar or the U.S. dollar because it was lighter in comparison to the Mexican peso. And the British also had a trade coin. Quite a few countries followed suit and made a coin that was equivalent to the Mexican peso. The Mexican peso set the standard for what the Chinese would accept in trade back in the 1870s. But anyway, I took a $600 offer on that coin. I was asking $700, and I had refused a $475 offer several times from a guy that used to bother me at Canton. At 400, the bid on that, the gray sheet bid, I think was 525, and the guy that bought it actually has a coin shop out there at the market, and his first offer was 500, and I flatly, I ignored it because I thought this trade dollar, when I submitted it for certification, I felt like I was going to get a designation on it as an error coin, and I didn't. And I still believe that that coin could be submitted or resubmitted somewhere and get the grease-filled die because the head, the stars, and the legend were really weak. But I took a $600 offer on it because I needed capital, and the capital was actually put to pretty good use. But what I learned at the sale, I've always treated Buffalo Gap as a peasant market, but I learned that if I bring better stuff, I sell better stuff. But that's I wasn't able to make any buys, which was kind of troubling because this business is predicated on discoveries. Your success comes when you buy. You have to get good material, and this marked the second week in a row that I didn't get anything. So I'm going to have to make some adjustments. I have made some adjustments, and in later presentations we'll show how there's been some success in that. But that's really all I got to say about this market this time. I did about $930 in sales, and 600 of it was that trade dollar. But it kind of surprised me, the amount of stuff that I did sell. And I'm just going to have to start bringing better stuff to the Chicken House Flea Market there in Stephenville. But if you've enjoyed this presentation, please give it a like. If you have, then please view some of my other material. And if you like that as well, then please subscribe. But thank you for viewing.